Greetings, Earthlings. This is for your Leo. So if you have Leo in your sun, your moon, or your rising, this is the reading for you. Or if you're a cross watcher, or if you're somebody who just wants to tune in to the Leo reading just because, this is for you. Without further ado, Leo, let's get into the reading. Don't forget, we got $25 focus clarity readings. You can access those in the description. Just click the link tree either in the description or in the bio and click the forum, and it should be pretty cut and dry from there. In any case, let's get to it, Leo. Let's figure out what's going on in your life. Okay, Leo, so you got somebody that is losing sleep over you. You got somebody that's staying awake at night. Why are they losing sleep over the collective? Because they did you wrong. They went too far, and they know they went too fucking far. They went way too far. So what did they do to the collective that was too far? They didn't tell you the truth. There was something that they were lying about, and I feel like you have been questioning them about it, and they wouldn't tell you the truth, and then you found out the truth in a way that you shouldn't have had to find it out, and it crushed you. They said they knew what they were doing the whole time. They're taking accountability. They knew that they shouldn't have done what they were doing, but they continue to behave in this manner and continue to do the things that they were doing when they should have been treating you differently, you know? They took you for granted, Leo. Took your kindness for weakness. They're saying that, again, I pulled this, so I had did a reading before, and the camera, of course, clipped, and this card came out before we need to let each other go. And they're saying because the timing isn't right. So it's just not now. It's not never. It's just not now. But let's figure out why they feel like they need to let the collective go if they have this huge attachment to the collective. Let's figure it out, Leo. They're hoping that you can forgive them. If not today, one day. And they want to feel the way they felt with you again. You know? So why is the collective not going to go towards this person if they feel like this? You were the best thing in my life. I'm not understanding. Hold on. Let's see what we can get out. Let's see how much we can get out of the deck, and then we'll switch. So they wish they would have treated you much better than they treated you. They said that they're becoming a better person, and as a result of this is why they're taking the space away from you. So they're not pulling away from you because they don't want to be with you. They are taking the necessary space that they need to be the person that you need them to become. They say they remember everything that happened the day that y'all parted ways. So I'm guessing this is like a no contact situation, Leo. You're not talking to them, or they're not talking to you, or a combination of both. But it's a no contact, Leo. So what else can we find out for the collective? They're saying they lost their self for a while. Like, this is why they need the space to retreat, to become who it is that you need them to become. My apologies, y'all. This is why they need the space to retreat, to become who you need them to become. They hid their self from you. And they say they try to work as hard as possible to forget everything. So in the process of their healing, they are really, really, really trying to bury. They're not trying to get in nothing else. They're just trying to be productive and heal. And it's up to you, collective, if you want to wait on this person or not. So maybe you're not waiting on this person because they saw you with someone else after they left. I guess it had been a while, or maybe it wasn't a while. Maybe this was a rebound. But they saw you with someone else. And they're still determined to get their shit together and come back like Prince Charming. Hold on. They understand what it is that you guys... So you guys must be like soulmates. They understand the connection. It's a soulmate connection. Whether it be a karmic soulmate, whatever it is, twin flame. There's so many different types. They understand the connection now. And so they're trying to get better for the connection so that y'all can ride off into the sunset together. All right. Everything. Yeah, they're in a space of reminiscing regret. So they're saying, okay. So again, here goes the doubt. It's like they're going back and forth with themselves. One minute they feel like they can be with you. The next minute they're doubting that they're even enough. This person is saying they don't know if they're the one for you. They're saying you both know that they're not the one for you. But this person is deeply in love with you. It doesn't make sense. Okay. So they're mirroring. They're mirroring. They feel like you're leaving them behind. You're moving on with your life. So maybe you don't want to be bothered. If that's the case, then they're saying you're better off without them. They just want you to be happy. But in the case that you're mirroring them, they're mirroring you. They're just really, their self-esteem is really crushed. And that has nothing to do with you. That has everything to do with them. They want to talk, though. They want to tell you all of these feelings, but they don't want to come to you and say it and then get persecuted or rejected. They want you to be open to listen, but they're not sure that you will. Yeah, because they keep reminiscing over that same situation of what happened that day. So let's get some more clarity for the collective. Let's get some clarity up in here. So why is the collective self-sabotaging? No, why is the collective's person self-sabotaging? Why is the collective's person self-sabotaging? Why is the collective person self-sabotaging? Because they have something else going on in the background. I think you know what this is. I think it's always shadowed over your relationship with this person, whether it be a baby mama situation, but they have something else that puts a damper on your current situation. It's a child. It's a child. So it might be a baby mama, baby daddy situation. And so because they're bound to this person for eternity, you know, because this is who they chose to have a child with, they're feeling like they should just let you go and not have you to be a part of their darkness. But this is your person, you know? Okay, so what does the person want from my collective? Harmony. Peace, harmony. They just want to be the man for you in your life. That's all they want. that would give them all the happiness in the world. So who is this karmic partner? It's a baby mother or a baby father. Yeah, it's a baby mother or a baby father. I don't know if the child is a little girl. I'm feeling like Spirit is kind of showing me that it's a female. Hold on. And this person is hiding something from you. They're hiding like a whole nother side to their life. But they don't really have anything because it's basically probably being consumed by this person. So I don't know if this person was married and may have not told you that they were married and was still seeing you and was married or maybe separated, but they're it's giving married. Hold on. Yeah, you want to get as far away from this situation as possible. You want nothing to do with this situation. However, something keeps pulling you back. Something keeps pulling you back because this is your person. Whether they're married, I'm sorry. You know, sometimes that's the way fate happens and people find their divine partners in other people. You know, there's a lot of reasons for that. But yeah, I think it's because they're married, collective. So what does this person want to say to the collective? They're saying, I don't have much. I'm leaving without much. I know you thought that I had more than I have, but I don't have much. I got the few pennies in my pocket, a little lint, and this is what I'm coming with. But I'm coming. If you'll have me. This is what they're saying. How does the collective feel about this offer? Yeah, the collective is over it. The collective is over it. If you go back to this person, collective, no, even though this is your person, hold on. If this is your person and you go back to this person in this energy of lack, you will lose everything as well. So this person needs to grow the fuck up and build their self up and then reapproach you. You know, it's not over forever, but not like this. Yeah, this person needs to do some soul searching. There's a lot of things they need to do before they reapproach you. So I'm going to do like 2 more and then we're going to wrap this up. Yeah. You got to be strong or whatever. But, yeah, the baby mother is consuming a lot of everything that he pretty much has. And she's consuming it and living a lap of luxury. Like, she does all right for herself, but she also has his too. So he can't do anything for anyone else. And she knows who you are because she's talking about you to her friends. But you're unbothered because you're strong as fuck, Leo. Like, you're Leo. Literally, Leo. You're unbothered by that shit. You know, you dangerous even when you a cub. But anyway, Leo, if this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the description below. And make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Peace, love, light, and good night.